What's good? It's your boy E. In the midst of it all, bro. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get to a job real quick. But get what happened? The train just stopped. Told us we had to walk a mile down there to get to the other train. I wonder why that is. Ain't this some crazy shit? But it's all good. We gonna make it no matter what, baby. You feel me? Alright. Look at all these people that gotta walk. All these people gotta walk to the all the way down here to get to the other train. It really don't make no sense. He could have dropped us off down there. It really didn't make no sense for him to even not to not continue. But I tell you what, man, it's just a day in the life. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I mean? We just gonna make it no matter what. You feel me? Shit. Don't none of this. I mean, none of this stop your boy. You feel me? Your boy gonna stay strong no matter what. Don't matter who here, who there, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, no matter what happens, I'm going to continue to go. I'm never going to stop, you feel me, baby? Because guess what, that's the God in me, you feel me? Already. What's good, y'all? I'm going to tell you something, man. I'm going to tell you something. Today was interesting. I just got back from this little thing with the job or whatever, trying to see what was good with that there. Boy, and the devil be testing, but I'm gonna tell you what, today was just very interesting. I looked at it so differently than I've ever looked at it before, because it was very interesting for me. I mean, this was like a journey. It was like an adventure, damn near to me. I mean, I'm like, oh, what the fuck is going on? But yeah, man. So, where should I start? Yeah, okay. So, yeah, come walk with me. Come on this journey with me. I'm just gonna tell y'all what happened, man. Look. So, first thing I was supposed to do today was I was supposed to see my probation officer. And you know, I woke up a little late, so you know, I was gonna take me about an hour to get there on time if I would have got there on time. But I called the trains, and I swear when I was on the train, it's like that bitch was moving as slow as possible. Like it was moving, but it wasn't moving as fast as it should. And it's like, as soon as I got to where I had to get off and catch my bus, it's like my probation officer called me. She's like, "Where you at? Why you ain't here yet?" She's like, and I'm like, so I'm on my way. I said, I got one bus to catch to get there. I said, man, this train been moving pretty slow. You know what I'm saying? It's been moving like a damn snail right now. I said, and I'm not trying to use that as an excuse, but I did wake up a little late, but I'm on my way right now. But, you know, she did some cool shit, and she was like, you know what? We just gonna do your little meeting right now over the phone, and you know what I'm saying, and you can just check back in next month. I said, all right, cool. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. So yeah, we did that and all that, and got that out the way, and you know, yeah. So that was all. That was that. You know, and then on top of that, I had to go to my people's house and pick up some, look for some shit. You know, cause I gotta find some shit to sell, man. I gotta get rid of some of my shit, man. Yeah, I got some of my shit over there at my people's house, and I gotta, you know, I still ain't got a job yet. You know, even though I went on this little interview, but well, not interview. I just went back up there, and you know, but I'll talk about that later. But anyways, yeah, so, you know, I was trying to find some things that I might need to go ahead and get rid of, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it, material shit, I can always get it back whenever I start working and able to, you know what I'm saying, provide for myself like I need to. But, yeah, I went over there, and I decided, I was like, okay, you know, I'll get rid of some shit in a minute whenever I can. You know, I got to keep this roof over my head at the same time. But, yeah, on my way back, man, I swear, it was just so funny, but I decided I got on the train again, going back downtown and shit. And tell me this, and see, I put the I'm gonna show y'all seen the 2 videos that I put before this here. Y'all gonna see. Anyway, y'all did see it, I'm pretty sure. But man, the train stopped probably like 3 or 4 miles going back down there towards downtown. So I mean, you know, and I'm trying to get to this job, you know what I'm saying? And see, this is the thing, the devil is working, boy. He trying at all costs, you know what I'm saying, to stop you in some kind of way. And you know, at the same time, I was already thinking this was just the beginning, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I knew, and everything just felt like it was just an obstacle put together for me, just made for me, you know what I'm saying? And you know, okay, let's go through it. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm looking forward to it anyway, because at the same time, it's happening. So it's like, why not? I expect it. I'm expecting it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta be surprised about nothing. I'm expecting whatever to be what it is. You know. So the train stopped and tell us we gotta walk a mile down this way just to get to another stop where the train ain't running either. But at the same time, it's like it's supposed to be this bus stop right here, but it ain't even a bus number up there. So like, what bus is y'all finna send over here to pick us up? I said, y'all probably have us waiting here for about a good 2 hours waiting on this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just walking down anyway. I'm feeling good. I'm not tripping because I know everything is just put together for your boy. So as I'm walking, I see this little youngster. He walking behind me and shit. Then I'm just jamming my music, not giving a fuck, just feeling good. You know what I'm saying? Getting ready to try to get to this job some kind of way, whatever way I can. You know what I'm saying? And he worked for the bus too, but he be like cleaning inside the buses when they come through. And I'm like, and I said, look, bruh. I said, man, look here. Man, what's going on, man? I said, why they got y'all going through this shit? Y'all work with them, don't y'all? I said, why they got y'all walking and shit too? He said, man, bro, look, I don't know. This shit is crazy, bro. He like, I don't even understand what's going on. I don't know what they said. Something about a crash or something happening down there. I said, well, where a crash at, man? Look, I said, look, I'm looking way this way. Look, I said, ain't nothing going on. All I'm seeing is just ain't a train coming through this bitch. So I said, man, this shit funny as fuck. I said, so this how they playing it, huh? This how they want to do it. He like, man, I don't understand. I don't know what's going on myself. You know what I'm saying? And either way, I know I'm sure he knows something about me. I'm pretty, because everybody do. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how much they've told him. I don't know how much in depth that he really know as far as like what's really going on as far as everything. But I know he knows who I am. Everybody do. You know what I'm saying? And as I walk down there and get to the stop, everybody already over there just waiting, and they looking at me and shit like, and I'm not tripping. I'm just dancing, like not giving a fuck about nobody, just jamming my music. You know what I'm saying? But then the dude was right there. He like, man, I don't know, this shit crazy, man. And he's like, man, I gotta get home, man. I don't know what the fuck. I said, well, I'll tell you what, little youngster, man. I said, look, bro. I said, the devil gonna always put obstacles in your way, man. I said, but get what? There's always a way, man. I said, you ain't gonna give up, huh? I said, one thing you gotta learn about life, man, is you either gonna give up or you gonna make a way, man. Sometimes you gotta make a way, and and just because the devil try to put something in your path don't mean you can't, you know what I'm saying? Don't mean you can't climb that motherfucker. You can get over that bitch even if you got a motherfucker crawl over that motherfucker. And I don't know. He was up there talking about. He telling me like, man, that's some real shit. You know what I'm saying? I said, well, come. I said, well, look, I'll tell you what, bro. It's a bus stop down this way. It may be another mile down this way, but I'd rather get there than to be sitting here waiting about 3 hours for this motherfucker and whatever kind of bus to come picking it up. So he walked with me, and it's almost now when he walked with me, it's almost like he went through this journey of what I go through. You know what I'm saying? Because it's almost like everything that be happening is like. I guess he got to see it for himself, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure he knows in a way what's going on, but I don't know how much he's fully aware of. I mean, because I think these people do talk to people, but I don't think they tell everybody the full details of the whole aspect of what's going on. So. All right, I said, well, fuck it, man. I'm gonna walk down here. You coming out? You can if you want. You know what I'm saying? He tried to walk with me. And I wouldn't trip it, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not tripping about nobody, man. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? No matter what you into or whatever you going through or whatever a situation they got you in with this shit, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, you still a person, and I'm not tripping about you. It's not like I'm trying to make you my brother or something. I'm walking and you just somebody who's there, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, while we was walking, we was talking and shit, you know what I'm saying? And I just got to shooting some shit at him, some personal life type, some personal, just experience of life that I've had to go through. And, and he was like feeling me. He like, you know what, man? You be saying some real shit, man. You know what, man? I'm just going to take a lot of this shit in, man. He said, man, but see, and I told him, I said, it's funny how this shit happened. Right as I have to try to find a job and shit. I mean, right as I'm supposed to go to this job, he like, yeah, you gotta go to a job too? He like, man, that shit is crazy, man, how this shit just happened like that. And I'm like, yeah. I said, I know it's crazy, man. This shit is out of line. I said, but the devil working, boy. He gonna try to do anything, man. But anyways, we got to walking and we just talking and shit. And then, and as we walking, he like, you know what, bro? This don't even feel like a walk, man. It feel like I probably would have been feeling kind of fucked up about this, but right now I don't even feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Which I kind of understand what the Lord probably has placed in me. I think I have some sort of healing spirit as far as like when I'm around people or something. And you know, as when I see things, man, this is what I see when I see things, man. People are like healed when I'm in a bad. Well, like see my like the devil, he likes to make me feel bad for other people to feel good, and in a way that kind of is like a healing for people because see, I've noticed the whole time on this journey, bro, on this journey today, that wherever I go and wherever I went and I was feeling good with nobody looking like they was feeling good, man. Everybody had like a plain face or just not smiling, you know. And I've noticed when times when I was feeling like fucked up and low and all just down and whatever in a low vibration, people smiling, happy and laughing about some shit. But like I say, that's not all that we can do to heal people. Like people can talk to us and they don't have to feel bad either. But so nonetheless, I'm just gonna say, you know what I'm saying, this brother walking with me, this young brother walking with me was kinda like a journey that I needed to take. It almost felt like I needed to take this journey because it felt like, you know what, fuck it, let's just see how let's just see what little man, let's see. I'm not trying to call him little man. I'm not trying to downgrade that man. Let's just see what this brother here is about. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make sure I'm correct too because a lot of times sometimes you know we fall back into that way of, you know what I'm saying, being, and I don't want to be like that, man, and I don't want to downgrade nobody because I know how it feels to come from somebody trying to do that to you. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying, young man. I'll just say, you know what I'm saying, because he was a younger dude. And so, you know, every time, whenever I was speaking to him, I was just talking about some real shit that life will bring you in some type of shit and how you don't need to give up on life and how, you know what I'm saying, life gonna always bring struggles and hard times. But, you know, it's either you're gonna sit there and wallow in that shit or, you know, you're gonna find a way to come up out of that shit and find a happiness within yourself because, you know, a lot of people are looking for happiness within other people when you really don't. Lord has shown me on my long journey that I don't have to have a person now to be happy, which, you know, with all this bullshit that we got to go through, everybody's happy being just with each other because they got each other, you know what I'm saying? You'll get on the train. I'll get on the train and see people that don't even know each other talking to each other for the common goal of they all know who I am, and I guess they all are in a part of, you know, of this play within, you know what I'm saying, this stage that I have to walk through, you know what I'm saying? And so and see, I've learned that I don't need to walk with people on this stage to be happy because I can bring it up out of myself. And it's like as I was happy about, as I was just like, you know, in my mood and I was good about everything, not letting everything affect me. It's like it brought the same feeling out of that dude, out of this man that was with me. And I'm like, yeah, bro, it's, you know what I'm saying, this is just life, man, you know. And sometimes life can be very hard for certain people, you know what I'm saying. And so we walking down there, he was like, man, this don't even feel like a walk, bro, man. I thought usually this probably felt bad. I said, well, you know what? Sometimes it don't have to be that way because it just depends on how you want to look at things, man. How you want to, you know, how you want to let things affect you. You know what I'm saying? Because things can affect you in a fucked up way if you let it. And you know what I'm saying? And at the same time, things could not affect you as bad or not affect you at all if you know how to not let that happen either. So, you know, we got on when we got to the bus stop and it was funny, bro, because I told her, dude, I said, now watch this. I said, look, I bet you the train be working when we get downtown. he like, what? He like, man, you know, you're probably right, man. It might be working down there too. I said, yeah, what? I said, watch. Yeah, we gonna get down there. You gonna see what happens. So when we got down there, I said, well, look, I said, here go the train. Let's see if that bitch running. He said, yeah, man, let's check it out. It was funny because it's almost like I took him through. It's almost like I brought him with me through my world, through the world that I'm in, and and the train was running. It was running down there. But see, they tried to, it was a little, see, the thing is, it was one side of the train that wasn't moving because I guess this train that way at the end, supposedly something happened down there. Somebody said that somebody tried to commit suicide down there. And so one part was working and one part wasn't, I guess is what they were saying. But you know, they gonna make it, they gonna, like, the dude was like, man, I don't know, this shit still feels set up. He was like, this shit still feel like a setup. I said, man, I'll tell you what, they gotta make it seem, they gotta make it feel real. And as I said, they gotta make it feel real, man, because not everybody is thinking at a higher consciousness like that. A lot of people don't. A lot of people just look at it like, yeah, yeah, it could happen. But us, we know what's good. But I wouldn't gonna feel the dude in on everything. You know what I'm saying? This is my journey. I'm taking it alone, and I'm good with that. So, but at the same time, while we're going through the journey, you know what I'm saying? I could throw real life. I could throw some shit out there. You know what I'm saying? That I feel like that he could take in, in his own life. You know what I'm saying? Because at the same time, everybody that hasn't been through certain things need to know things too. You know what I'm saying? And so it wasn't a problem for me to just speak on some shit that I feel I knew because I've been through experiences. So I mean, I was cool with that, and it felt like a good little trip to take somebody through. I don't know, but it was funny. It felt like he was just going through my situations with me. But so when we went to the train, we got to the train, and the train got there, and it stopped, and then all the people got out, and then this metro police came out to my, hey man, if y'all trying to catch the train back this way, y'all gonna have to go over there to that side. And he made us go, and we went over there. I'm like, okay. And then get what? The train that was right there went back the way we was trying to go. I said, he just told us to come over here to this side, and that train going that way. And it was funny. I said, look, they're still trying to stop my process. They know I'm trying to get to this job, and they don't want me to get there or something. I said, and he like, damn, this shit do feel weird, man. This shit kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, people might know, but I don't think everybody knows the full aspect of everything of what's going on, man. I think they're just filling people in little bits or pieces of what they want them to know. But anyway, more of this journey. So I was telling, and some dude walked up to me, and I walked up to us, and he was like, man, no, it's just, the thing is, see, the train ain't working on this side. I'm like, but that ain't what we talking about. I said, what I'm talking about is, why they do tell us to come over here to catch the train and go back that way when the train that was right there went back that way in the way we wanted to go. And he kept trying to say some other shit, and I'm like, bro, that ain't what we talking about. And then the dude was like, man, he didn't even understand what the hell you was talking about. I said, I know, but you gotta understand, the devil be wanting to confuse you anyway. He want to hold you up no matter whatever way he can. And it was just funny. I mean, this was just like a journey. It was so much of a movie. I told the dude, I said, hey, this shit feel like a movie, right? He like, yeah, man. I said, at least you got something to talk about now. And whenever you or wherever you go, at least you got something to say, man, because this shit was a crazy ass day. And then so, they did tell us that somebody was over there down there trying to kill themselves, and the little dude was like, man, dog, that's crazy, man. I don't know how somebody want to kill themselves, but I told the dude, I said, look here, man. Some things you got to understand, man. A lot of people call somebody crazy for trying to kill themselves, but see, a lot of people don't really know what that person has been through. They don't know the details of what's going on in that man's life for him to feel that way, because see, nobody just wants to kill themselves out the blue. Nobody wants to just do that, bro. It has to be something. It has to be something that's going on in that man's life, to even push him to that direction. You know what I'm saying? And me going through what I've been through is damn near enough reason for me to be able to say that. You know what I'm saying? It's enough. I've been through enough to even feel like I may want to do that. And I don't think, and the thought has crossed my mind before, but I deep down inside would never do it. It was just me thinking, well, if the world don't want me here, should I be here? But deep down, it was just something that told me, you ain't gonna ever do that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I just could never do that. You know what I'm saying? But I was just explaining to the little man. I said, man, until somebody is walking into this person's shoes and knowing what the fuck he's really going through, people can never really say what they really know this man is going through. They can call this man crazy all they want to, but what they doing is prejudging him before they even knew what the fuck was going on with him. You know what I'm saying? Which is what a lot of people are doing to us. You know what I'm saying? They just prejudging us. They don't know what the fuck we been. We don't know what the fuck we got going on. You know what I'm saying? And it was funny because I was able to stay in a positive vibe the whole time because everything that was just happening was just so funny to me. And then, even the dude cracking up about everything. I said, you know what, man? This is a good journey, ain't it? I said, it might be something that you didn't want to happen, but I'll tell you one thing. It was an experience nonetheless. And at least you got something to talk about. You know what I'm saying? You got a story to talk about now. You know what I'm saying? And tell anybody about. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it was just funny. And so we wound up going back across there, and the train wound up coming. The train that was over there stopped way down there, finally came. You know what I'm saying? And with a lot of people on it for some reason. I'm like, oh, well, all those people were still on that train, so I guess that train really wouldn't. You know, like I told the dude, I said, yeah, these things that they be trying to say is happening. It makes sense, but a lot of shit don't make enough sense. I said, what you gotta kind of look at. You know what I'm saying? Some certain things make some sort of sense for the regular eye to feel like, yeah, you know, that could happen. But a person on a higher consciousness of thinking knows when things make enough sense. Some things don't make enough sense for it to be, you know, just genuine of what it is. You know what I'm saying? And you know, the dude like, well, you know what, man, I'm gonna take something. I'm gonna take this shit in, man. And see, I think he know who I am, but see, I don't think he was expecting me to say the things I was saying. And the reason why I was saying, and what I was saying, I guess, was things that he never really thought about in his own head. You know, so that's why I say E2 also. Sometimes another person asks, another person's perspective of something could also bring something to somebody else. Like, you may know a whole bunch of shit about this, but you might not think this way about this, and this person might think that way. And you know what? It might be something that you can learn from that aspect of how that person feels. You know what I'm saying? Within anything. But yeah. So I finally get down here to where I can catch my bus or whatever, and I got to the job. Now I was just waiting on this shit, and I already was like I wasn't trying to hope for the worst, but I was just expecting it, and you know, I was hoping for the best within anything. But you know, I got there, and the dude was telling me, he was like, so what position are you trying to? What position are you applying for? And I'm like, well, I said, well, I applied for dishwasher because that's what I seen that was on the online. So, and I said, but you know what? Anything you got that's open, I got it. I'll do it. Whatever you got. You know what I'm saying? If that's not open, let me do something else. And he was like, man, I wish I would have told you this the first day you came in, so you wouldn't have to come back in here, man. And I'm like, what do you mean? He like, yeah, because we don't have no kitchen positions open right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm like. And look, I'm in my head like I knew this was coming. I already knew it was coming. And then he like, man, but all the positions that we have open are like manager positions and bartender positions. Have you ever done that? I said, well, I've served alcohol before. I used to work for this other place and I used to serve alcohol. I never done bartending in per se. He's like, yeah, man, we probably need people to do bartending, man. And you know, you have to have some experience in it. And you know, I'm like, I said, well, look, you got anything where I can clean up? I'll do whatever, man. Just let me get my foot in the door. I got you, man. So he like, nah, man. You know, they got a cleaning crew that you know we hire through this company. You know, they do all the cleaning for us. And I'm like, I said, all right. He's like, well, thank you anyway. I'm like, all right, whatever, cool. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Thank you for me showing you that I am a person who's gonna come here and try to work. You know what I'm saying? Because I guess I'll tell you what, I'm not gonna sit on my ass and not try to do nothing. And then you know what I'm saying? And if you knew, which you probably do, if you knew the obstacles I had to go through to get here, I mean at the same time, but you know, and then you know, and something like that is like something that this whole system tries to use to try to make you. See, it's all to play on your emotions. They want you to feel low. They want your vibrations to go down, which I wouldn't give them the time of day to have. Because even though that happened, I came outside, I waited for my bus, and I was just jamming my music, not giving a fuck. I'm like, all right. But, you know, I was still feeling appreciated I was still appreciating the day that I had. I was appreciating the experience of this journey that I had and that I was able to take another younger person, this young man, damn devil keep fucking with me. But yeah, I was just happy that I was able to take somebody with me through a journey that I'll go through, and at the same time, you know, enlighten him on some things. You know what I'm saying? Just you know, life, man, and you know, and it just made me feel good. That in itself was like that in its own self brought a feeling that I appreciated, and you know, I was so grateful and thankful to even have. You know, so like even within the dark of days, there's still light. Even within the hard times, there are still good things in that hard time that you can appreciate and get things up out of that bitch. You know what I'm saying? You know, like all the experiences that I go through, I look at them as like tiny. I look at them as things that have golden little nuggets within each little part of it. You know what I'm saying? There's like golden little nuggets within all the experiences of this bullshit called gang stalking. There's always something you can find or can learn and get something out of, And like I say, today was just like a journey. It was just like a little adventure journey. And it was funny that I was able to take another person through the journey with me and see how he reacts to it at the same time. But yeah, all in all, man, it was cool, man. It wasn't nothing for me to be mad at, and I feel like I've grown so much to where I don't let to where I've noticed the growth in me, man. I am very proud of me, and you know what? I'm proud of you guys too. I'm very am proud of a lot of y'all. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all used to be at a place where this shit was horrible, and the ones that still in that place, man, you can come up out of this, man. I know you can. Trust me, you can, man. You know, and you don't have to look at everything as how bad it is. You know what I'm saying? Because there's always a lesson within everything that you go through, man. Just try to find some sort of light in it, man. If you're a goofy person, man, and try to find some light in being and just something being funny to you. You know what I'm saying? But there's always light in something, and I just want to really encourage any and everybody to try to build that in within yourself. Because get what, I love y'all, man, and the only person who was there to help me do it was God, man. Him. He helped me, and he will help all you guys too. You know what I'm saying? So y'all just be safe out there, be careful, and stay prayed up. You know what I'm saying? I love you. You feel me? Peace.